Hello everybody, it's Bleakborn, and today I'm coming at you from my basement. This will be the new reptile room in the future, and I got some new plans for 2018 that I might want to run by you guys in the near future. But first, I'll show you the progress. I haven't been really working on as much as I should have. It's just kind of when I get time, so nothing's really changed, but all of the paneling's off the wall, and I figured I'd show you guys what it looks like behind all that moldy, nasty wood. So just hang on for just a second. So let's take a look. All the paneling's out of here, and I finally have room again. I just had my brother pick up all of that old paneling. He's going to do something with it. At the worst, he can burn it. But here is probably the worst part of the wall. As you guys can see, all the mouse holes now and some better light. And you can see the baseboard is just nasty. It looks like it gets better as you go down the way, but having insulation in the lower level in this basement where it floods just held the moisture, and it's green treated, but man, it's definitely done some damage down there. But we'll work our way across. As you guys can see, the paneling is actually birch, which I was surprised at. It's more like wood flooring. That on the other side is also paneling, but I'm not going to change that for the purposes of the reptile room. But we'll keep going down the way. The board does actually get nicer as you get away from the wet, nasty insulation. It's dried up now, but I'm going to pull all of that. I'm thinking I'm either going to lay a set of brick, like cinder block, along the whole way, maybe too high, to keep it from going into whatever I put above, and then maybe put in sheetrock above, and, you know, just build it that way might be smart. Or I'll get some waterproof sheetrocky stuff, put it along the bottom level, and then have it from up here up do regular sheetrock, because I don't want to spend that much money on doing the whole basement in that. My only support beam really is this one here. I'm holding up my entire big old main floor beam. Luckily, it's all the way to the floor. Unluckily, it looks like it's rusted quite a bit, so I don't know how how long that's gonna hold. Some old copper piping for the old heating system that was once in here, but obviously that was long since gone. They don't really have any heat source down here now, besides our, what do they call them, heat vents on the ceiling. So right now it's actually probably about 55 down here. It's not too bad. One thing I thought was kind of weird is they screwed the plugins directly to the paneling. So I have a plug-in there and a light switch there, still on paneling. So I will have to turn out the power here, reattach them to either the side or just slightly above, or put a new piece of put these wood on them, and then when I sheetrock it in place. But that plug-in might go up a little bit just because all the other ones in here are a little higher, and for a flooding basement and a reptile room in general, it might be a good idea to have that a little higher up. Maybe even just level with that light switch there. But I have a plug-in right there that's also drilled right into the paneling. So I don't know yet. That's still in the works. The door will probably get replaced eventually, but as of now, it's fine enough. We'll move our way to this side. As you guys can see, there's actually just plywood on the other side that is just warped and nasty. And this is actually a bathroom. It's the back of a shower. So when I do actually want to plumb in for an ROID system or a misting system, I could just pretty much plumb directly from the shower. So or maybe just run a sink out here, but I already have an industrial sink in the other room. So that's that. I also have this little shelving unit, but I don't think I really need it. So that might just get paneled up, just because it'd be nice to have it more streamlined. Oh yeah, ignore the mess. I have been so busy trying to just get all my other stuff done that even YouTube has been slacking. But I got my 55, 20 gallon, 30 gallon long, and I picked up another 10 gallon at a thrift store It came with a bunch of interesting things. They must have had a hermit crab in here. There's a Digimon painted hermit shell crab thing, and it came with a heat thing and 2 humidity / temperature gauge, a little bowl. $10. I don't know if it holds water, but any tank, you always need to have a spare tank, so I picked it up, and I'll be going from there. Also, when I was, just stepped on a nail. Also, when I was working on the insulation up here, I pulled that out. It was just nasty, full of mouse poop. It was only like 3 feet long at most. It was like to there. So that was all open. So insulating around the baseboard, putting some up in there, and even redoing the whole side up there has helped keep this room warmer. I've also plasticed the windows because I don't know what I'm doing there yet. But beyond that, I do have these 2 lights I would like to wire in up above instead of maybe these guys, just to have more light in here. So that's pretty much the update for this room. I'm going to start doing some cleaning later this afternoon or this coming week whenever I get time, and probably rewire some things here and there. And then from there, I will figure out what I'm doing with the... I think I might still go just the easy route, pull the insulation, put the waterproof down, and then put good stuff up, and maybe foam insulation in there, but it's pretty nice in here. And it was 5 below last night, and it was still pretty decent in here. So I might just do that, insulate the upper half at least, and then put a nice heater in here, like a infrared or something, just to heat this room. And then paint it nice and black. Walls, everything, and then this will be my new filming studio and everything. So that'll be cool. If you guys are still watching, I'm gonna... So my future plans for this basement, and more of my channel anyways, is I want to start breeding other little creatures and bugs and stuff, and maybe selling them off to people. So there might be a business idea coming up here sooner than later, just because I'm growing all these isopods and all these roaches and stuff, and I'm going to start needing to get rid of them. So I'm thinking of building a website down the line. I'm thinking of running a Patreon next year, and I'm going to start working more on getting more videos to you guys each week. So I'm going to at least do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, or something like that for video scheduling, and then more in between if I get time. I'm going to dump a ton of content on you guys, so if you guys have any good ideas for content you would like to see me do, or videos you want to see, like top 10s, top 5s, maybe go back to my old roots, do some other stuff. Also, if you guys think changing the name of my channel from Bleakborn to like something reptiles or exotics or herps or whatever you call it, if you have a good idea for that, and you think it's a good idea for me to switch, because I feel like Bleakborn doesn't really sell my channel that well, so I might be doing some rebranding next year once I get a website up, Patreon, and all that stuff. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Thank you for watching, and have happy holidays, and hopefully I'll have a couple more videos coming out before the end of the year. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye.